Hello traders out there in Traderland. My name's Des Woodruff here at Grok Trade, and this is the weekend edition. This weekend edition is good to Sunday, June 30th, 2013. And I'm going to start off with the trade here. This is ULTA on our bull list. Had a nice gap higher, nice high base. Looking for an entry if we go higher here. And we did not go higher. We actually dropped, but we do get a hammer. With that hammer, we're looking for an entry on any movement above. Sure enough, we have an entry here, and that put us around 94.61. And then we continue higher. We tighten up a stop loss underneath 98. However, never triggered. Close, but didn't do it. Still in the trade, staying above the EMAs. So this is a trade that still should be active. And taking a look here at the markets, I want to bring in here how we closed the day out on Friday. Now, not only did we close out the day on Friday, we closed out the week. Not only did we close out the week, we closed out the quarter. Not only did we close out the quarter, we closed out the half. Big time here. So Friday, mixed markets. You can see that the Dow is down the most. However, NASDAQ in positive territory. Banks down a bit. Precious metals up significantly. Gold up 2.7%. Silver up a whopping 6%. Just a massive move to the upside. And taking a look here at the markets, what you'll find, we're at a resistance point. But I think this is, I'm going to show you some bearish warnings here, and it could be a time to sell. But Wall Street does see its best 6 months since 1999. It's the last 14 years. This is the best 6 months we've seen. Dow has jumped 14% since the start of the year. However, get this, the S&P 500 snaps its streak of its 6 consecutive monthly gains. And let's get into this. The S&P daily, symmetrical triangle, pop. This is a breakout. Turns out to be a false breakout on this red candlestick, breaking down into the apex and through it, giving us a death hook. That death hook drops, breaking significant support levels. We come down here, then we get a bullish harami reversal pattern bouncing off the rising 100-day moving average. A nice pop here, but on dissipating volume gain. This line, trend line, perfectly placed, that was acting as support for so long, now acting as resistance. And now we are below the 20 and the 50-day moving averages. What's interesting here is we do have a pivot candlestick. That's given us a lower high and a lower low. That's showing relative weakness in the markets. On the weekly chart on the S&P, this is the only saving grace we have right now, is this bull pullback. And it's finding a big area of support around the 1588, 1589 area. Be watching that like a hawk. Here we are in a down leg. That down leg, we do have not a piercing pattern, but a bullish thrusting pattern, and it has kind of a hammer formation, but the upper shadow is too long. With that, we do have the support level. We did find support. We are bouncing. This is a bullish type formation. So if the weekly gets strong, we really need to see us go over 1620. Be watching 1620 like a hawk. If 1620 we go higher, be looking for opportunities to go long this market. However, if 1588 is peers, be looking to short this market. Those are two key points that you want to write down right now. Pause the video, go back and write that down. If you look at the monthly chart, you'll see we've gone higher, higher, higher. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now we have a bearish thrusting pattern, almost a hanging man type formation, but we are above a major area of support. But watch this. Look at my two green lines, trend lines. We have support here, resistance here. We came up, touched it, resistance. So as soon as price action got up there, we had sellers come in, selling into that strength, brought it right back down. So it doesn't surprise me that we have a lower high and a lower low closing out the week. This is a pivot candlestick. So on the weekly, or I'm sorry, on the monthly, I'm sorry, every candlestick is 1 month. So on the month, lower high, lower low, pivot on the monthly, this could get hairy and fast. On the weekly, we could get a little pop here, but then I see it potentially dropping. Take a look here at the NASDAQ. Now, NASDAQ ended the day very bullish on Friday compared to the other indices. Well, I would say very bullish, but semi-bullish. But on the monthly chart, you have a hanging man reversal pattern. Gang, really bad news. The other thing is we failed to hit resistance right here. We failed to hit resistance by even more of a gap right here. That's very bad on a monthly. On a weekly, though, looking quite bullish. Almost looks like a piercing pattern, but again, a bullish thrusting pattern because it didn't go past the midsection of the previous body, or it didn't pierce it at least, as far as the close is concerned. But we are back above two areas of major support. Gang, on the monthly, or on the weekly rather, this could start to go northbound, and that bodes very well. We'd have a crossover on the MACD, and we are above the zero line, and that's telling us that this oscillator, if it does cross over, that will be an upward push. We really need to get over that 35.5, 35.50 area on the weekly, and on the daily, we have this bear pullback below the 50-day and the 20-day moving averages. Okay, even though that looks bullish for the daily on Friday, this is very bearish, and if we start to drop, namely if we go lower than, say, looks like lower than 38.82, be looking for shorting opportunities on that. And now I want to bring us to gold. This could be a buying opportunity for gold. You'll notice that for the last 2 years, gold has been, and precious metals have been in a nosedive, and that's really congruent with what we're seeing in emerging markets. Emerging markets 2 years ago started on a slide, and we're seeing that here. We're seeing a parallel in the markets as far as the precious metal markets are concerned. 11.15.30 is a support area. Sure enough, we get a nice pop, almost a bullish engulfing on the weekly chart. You can see we're in a downtrend, but we're at a support level. Buying opportunities at 115.53. You can see buyers come into that weakness. Not bad on the monthly chart. We went down there and touched this 15.35 area. Resistance, support here, support. Doesn't surprise me that we had buyers come in there. I still think there's a chance of weakness. Be very, very careful playing precious metals. Let's go to silver. This is a monthly chart. Broke a lot of support here, but we're at a major area of support. 18.29, 18.30. Be looking for buying opportunities if we get back there. On the weekly chart, 19.12. We do have a nice, what's called a dragonfly doji or a hammer. Not too bad. It could be a lot of buyers coming into that weakness. And then you have a beautiful falling wedge formation. And on the daily, a big pop here on volume, but we're running into some falling EMAs, so you have to be mindful of that. And due to a request we had in the chat room, a couple things on Apple. Apple's giving us a bullish thrusting pattern. This could be a support level. Not sure if we do get a bounce there. I just copied this line and put it there. This would be a logical area of resistance, but we had a nice volume here on Friday, but a lot of that was sell volume. Look at the weekly here. It's a beautiful falling wedge. It's a bullish formation. If we could get a breakout, say over 435.50, that'd be a buying opportunity. Be watching that. And on the monthly, though, low base starting to break down, but it's happening on low volume. We're at a big area of support. Be watching this. We have a Fibonacci 50% Fibonacci retracement acting as support right now. That's a 391.82 area. We're at FinViz here looking at groups and sector rotation. For the week, utilities did the best. That's a defensive sector. Services, financials, though, up there in the top three, not bad. For the month, basic materials take it on the chin. Huge drop at 7%. But services, utilities, defensive sectors not actually doing the best out of all the red that we've seen for the month. For the 3 month services, financials are up there quite a bit. And then when you look at 6 months performance, look at financials. So financials are 4th on the list. And then 3 months we go to 2nd on the list, not too bad. But then 1 month we drop near the bottom, not good. But for the week we do tick higher to the 3rd. So financials are all over the place, but basic materials for the month have done the worst. And we have the Independence Day coming up, 4th of July. I want to do a discount for all you guys. And anyway, let me tell you about that. When you go to the website, freeonlinetradingeducation.com, or you can go to freetradingvideos.com, get to the same place. Once you get there, one thing you can do is sign up. I'm logged in, so you don't see it, but there's a form here. You can sign up for the 101 trading courses. You can do that. It's free of charge. We've had thousands so far do that. I was looking at the numbers today. It's fantastic. 4.5 hours worth of lessons, 30 lessons in 5 different courses. They're very educational. Go through that. But you'll get into the premium stuff, the 201 trading courses. Once you go there, you're going to get a lot of different courses, a lot of different things, and that's going to help you out immensely. So the only way to do that is to sign up. Once you sign up, I'm going to give you a special code. It's called 4th37, all lowercase 4th37, and that's going to give you 37% off. So take advantage of that. It's a great deal. That is a huge $2,500 value, discounted down to $700. Now I've given you another 37% off of that. Use it or lose it. It's this weekend only. And like us on Facebook. We have 3,600 and some odd people that signed up. And this is me, Des. Anyway, hope all is well. Hope you get signed up. Go through our free content, our daily videos, our chart school, all free. 101 courses, all free when you're ready to get to the next level. If you are frustrated with knowing what stocks to get into, when to enter those trades, when to exit to maximize profits, we can certainly help you. Start with the 201 courses. Again, 4th37 is the special code for this weekend. Take advantage of it. Use it or lose it. Take care and share us with a friend.
I'm Tim Cole.
I'm Mike Reed.
My name is Randeep Kapoor.
Shane Parker.
Hi, I'm Steve Gould.
Mary Olson.
My name is Spiro Karajanis.
Mike Muller.
My name is Caroline Elizon, and I've been day trading full-time for about 2.5 years.
What did you think of the mentorship?
I am just thrilled with it. I think it's a great program.
It kept me going, kept my brain moving.
In 20 years, I learned this much about trading. I think that this weekend gave me this much to add on it.
This is actually my second time through mentorship, so this is a refresher for me. And I'm picking up nuggets that I missed the first time around, and I feel more confident to use all this information.
It's given me a skill level that's a much, much higher level.
You learn stuff that you will not learn in any other course. I've taken a bunch of different courses. I've never seen this stuff taught before. No one else teaches it. I mean, you've given us such golden nuggets today, or this week. You know, it's well worth taking this class.
It has helped unbelievably. I mean, I can't even explain it. I'm literally at a loss for words right now.
So if there was someone out there who was thinking about joining the mentoring class, kind of on the fence, what would you tell them?
I would definitely say this is something that you need if you're struggling with consistency in your trading results.
You need to have good education, good understanding, otherwise you will get killed in the market.
You can understand why they're doing what they're doing, how to trade successfully, how to make the proper setups, what you're looking for, and how to go from being a newbie to a professional trader in a short period of time.
You're not going to be able, on your own, floundering or just reading books, to be able to sit down and pick the brain of very successful traders and be able to incorporate that into your own trading.
You learn something that you didn't know before, and learning is always good, no matter how old you are.
Mentoring is all about helping you really get your hands on and practice it.
I would tell anybody who's on the fence, it took me 20 years to learn this much. This much. And you know what? Maybe it's really this much, but I'm trying to, tell you that I know a little bit more. And I got this much, out of this weekend. So I think you got to be crazy to want to go through years of heartache to learn stuff that experts can teach you right away.
I've just realized being here how important it is to get some formal education and training. You get so many things from so many different directions, and to have it all brought together and put in front of you, your toolkit so you can use it, is really invaluable.